Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, listen, man, the saga continues. It's been a whirlwind month trying to cover this whole situation here on True School Sports in January, but the saga continues again with Filip Hrgovic. Now, I didn't get a chance to talk about what led us to this point, but I'll talk about it now. So the last time I talked about Hrgovic was when Tony Yoka had accepted the IBF invitation to fight Hrgovic, but then heavyweight contender Martin Bakole, who had a fight scheduled with Tony Yoka before Yoka had actually accepted the invitation, he went to the IBF. He protested with the IBF to, not allow the fight to happen. And his team, I guess his team had provided some written proof that Yoka and Bakole were supposed to fight, maybe in the form of a contract. And the IBF honored the request and has scrapped Hrgovic versus Yoka. So now Hrgovic continues to find an opponent because he's not finding Yoka. He continues to look for an opponent, and they got to continue to go down the list. And the two most recent heavyweights that were contacted to fight Filip Hrgovic are now Andy Ruiz Jr. and Murat Gassiev. So I wanted to kind of talk about that and just the matchups and what I think about that. So I guess we'll start with Murat Gassiev, because I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I've really heard anything from Murat Gassiev. You know, Murat Gassiev was once, I believe, the IBF cruiserweight champion, top cruiserweight, a guy that, Alexander Usyk fought in his run to become undisputed. He's been trying to move up the heavyweight for a long time. I mean, I'm not sure if he's had any fights recently at heavyweight, but I know last I heard of him, he was supposed to fight, make his heavyweight debut on the Mikey Garcia-Jesse Vargas card, which I went to. He didn't fight on that card. I think he had an injury or something happened with that fight. And then I'm not sure if he's fought since then. So what I think about that fight, I think it'd be a cool little fight. I mean, I'm not sure what Gassiev looks like as a heavyweight, because I haven't really seen him as a heavyweight fight. But if he's anything like the Murat Gassiev that I remember at cruiserweight, I'm thinking it'd be a big, strong, tough guy for Hrgovic, a guy that can punch, a guy that'll come to fight, a guy that'll throw punches. It'd be cool, but I don't think it would do much for Hrgovic in terms of getting the respect that he's searching for in his career and pushing him forward in his career. So, it's better than nothing, but I would rather that fight not happen, because I don't think it'll do much for Hrgovic if he's able to beat Gassiev. But, former cruiserweight champion, good fighter. Don't got really anything bad to say about Murat Gassiev. Now, that Andy Ruiz fight, I like the Andy Ruiz fight a whole lot. Andy Ruiz, big name. He's a big name in the heavyweight division. He's the first ever Mexican champion ever, heavyweight champion ever in the history of boxing. He's got fast hands. He brings things to the table for Hrgovic. An established heavyweight, been in there with top names, been a heavyweight champion, been in big fights. This is the kind of step up he needs in his career. And I'll tell you this, it would be, if you want to just go off resume alone, it would be a colossal step up for Filip Hrgovic. If you look at the last three opponents he's fought, like Emil Amadovic, Marko Radinic, these nondescript fighters that really aren't gonna do much for his career or reputation. Andy Ruiz is in a whole other solar system compared to those guys. So I like this fight for him. It could be the kind of fight, if Ruiz accepts it, which that's really the thing, is Ruiz gonna accept it? We know that he's with the Canelo team. We know he's with Eddie Reynoso and all them guys. And we know that Eddie Reynoso is very good. Whether you like Eddie Reynoso, hate Eddie Reynoso, don't agree with him, agree with him. One thing you can't say about Eddie Reynoso is that he's an idiot, or is that he's not good at picking fights, because he's very good at picking fights. So I don't think that this would be a fight that they'll look into, to be honest. And I think they'll have to continue going down the list. And honestly, look, I want to tell you guys this, because this story is going to continue to develop, and it's going to have more layers. And I really think that where this is all going to end up is, I think Hrgovic will get all the way down to probably like the 13th or 14th or 15th ranked contender, and he'll wind up fighting Zhang Zhilei, the Chinese fighter. I think that'll be a fight that happens, because that's a fight that's been discussed before. That's a fight that he's talked about before. And I think that's a fight that I think when this is all said and done, once we get past Gassiev and Ruiz and all these guys that I believe won't fight him, I think this will end with Zhang Zhilei. But we'll see what happens. But that's the news, man. the search for a Filip Hrgovic IBF opponent continues. They don't want to fight him. You know, some people in boxing keep telling me, oh, well, money this, money that, yada, 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 blah, 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 bullshit. You guys don't believe in your skills, and you don't want to fight him because, listen, y'all talk about Floyd Mayweather and all this great business he did and how great of a businessman he is, but you guys forget the first half of his career. You know, when there was a point in Floyd's career when he was with Top Rank, when he had to take short money, when he had to do all these things to position himself, to stay active, and he took short money in certain fights, and he took short money in certain instances because he had unbridled and unwavering belief in his skills, and you just don't really see that with many fighters today, and you definitely don't see it in this heavyweight division. So we'll see what happens with Filip Hrgovic. We'll see what happens with the heavyweight division, but that's the news. The IBF said that, hey, Filip Hrgovic, you can't fight Tony Yoka. He got to fight Martin Bakole. And they honor Martin Bakole's protests with the IBF. So now they've sent invitations to Murat, Gassiev, and Andy Ruiz. We're just waiting to see what's going to happen. And it won't be long now. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you guys make of Hrgovic not having a fight with Tony Yoka, and now the IBF giving invitations to Andy Ruiz Jr. and Murat Gassiev for them to fight? Let me know in the comments down below. How do you guys think those guys match up with Hrgovic? And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God bless.